Which is sad. I mean, it is what they think. So it is sad. Number 7. Have you watched the TV show The Walking Dead? I haven't seen it. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I don't watch cable that much. That's really what it is. I don't really watch cable at all anymore. I haven't seen cable. If I watch a show, I just wait till it's on DVD and then wait till it's cheap because I'm very cheap with my money. And then I get it. Unless I get it as a present or something. I haven't seen The Walking Dead. I know sometime I will, but not for a while. I got a lot of stuff I could watch. Uh, Top 3 favorite Emilio Estevez films. Let me ask. Let me ask. Let me answer. I like Emilio Estevez. I want to look up his filmography. Number 1 is Maximum Overdrive. I know that. Number 1 is absolutely Maximum Overdrive. See, well, I want to make sure. Wow, he's done a lot of stuff I really like. God, I forgot he was in Mission Impossible, and it pissed me off when he got killed so early. I'm like, fuck, he's not in the movie anymore. God, that's hard to pick 3. Maximum Overdrive is number 1. Stakeout would be number 2. Because I love Stakeout with him, and that's another movie that doesn't get taught about. Stakeout. Richard Dreyfuss and Emilio Estevez. I love Stakeout with Richard Dreyfuss and Emilio Estevez. I think that's a very fun. That's a movie that was a hit, and no one talks about anymore. But Maximum Overdrive number 1, Stakeout's number 2. Men at Work is number 3. No, actually, you know what? Let me switch that around. I forgot about. God, it's hard. See, number 1 is Maximum Overdrive, but it's hard to pick a 2 and 3 because I love Men at Work. I really have fun with National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1. Judgment Night's a fun one. Well, I mean, that's a solid one. I mean, National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon is a fun one. Judgment Night is a very solid thriller. Shit. Okay, here it is. Number 1, I like The Breakfast Club. Number 1's Maximum Overdrive. And Young Guns, that's another one. Number 1, Maximum Overdrive. Number 2, it's Men at Work with him and Charlie Sheen. Number 2 is Men at Work. You know, golf clap. Number 3 is God damn it. Okay. Number 1 is Maximum Overdrive. Number 2 is Men at Work. And number 3 is I really like that, but I really like that, but I really like that. Shit. I can't pick an actual 3. National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1, because I know it's a film that gets hated on, but I laughed my ass off. I thought it was a great parody on action, because I'm such a big buddy cop action movie fan, and I'm such a big action movie fan. I watched National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1, and I just get so many laughs out of it, and I'm just so impressed by the cast. I love fucking Bruce Willis's cameo, where they shoot up this trailer and it's fucking Bruce Willis is John McClane. Say, what? No, it's 2 miles that way. Whoops, my mistake. No problem. No problem. And Samuel L. Jackson is like, nothing. The word is nothing. It's not nothing. There's a G on it. And then it's like, okay, nothing. Are you happy? I mean, Emilio Estevez, Samuel L. Jackson, John Lovitz, Tim Curry, Kathy Ireland, Frank McRae, William Shatner, Dennis Leary, F. Murray Abraham, Whoopi Goldberg, you got Scotty in there, Corey Feldman, Eric Estrada, Phil Hartman, Richard Mull, J.T. Walsh, Bruce Willis, Denise Richards, Joyce Brothers, Charlie Sheen. What? Christopher Lambert was in that, but in a deleted scene? Where the hell can you see a deleted scene? Man with Car Phone. I didn't know Christopher Lambert was in that. But in the deleted scene. Shit. I want to see the deleted scene. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. But yeah, Maximum Overdrive, Men at Work, and National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1. But I really love Repo Man. I like Breakfast Club I like. Young Guns, I love Young Guns. I hate Young Guns too, but I love Young Guns. Uh, Free Jack, I really like Free Jack. I grew up with Free Jack. Hit Between the Eyes, Judgment Night I like. But yeah, those would be my three, since it took me 5 minutes to answer that question. Number 9. As of recently, John Woo has shown interest in directing Expendables 3. It's very open to the idea if it were done on his terms. What are your thoughts? What a friend of mine brought this up. Would Sly let John Woo have control? Because as much as I love Sly, I really do. I mean, I got that. I mean, obviously. The guy has a tendency to sometimes take too much control. Like Bullet to the Head, the original director was Wayne Kramer, the guy who did Running Scared with Paul Walker. And he walked off because of creative differences with Sly. And then, so many people mention about how Sly seems to be more of the driving force of Expendables 2 than Simon West. Like, when people got interviewed for Expendables 2, they never mentioned Simon West. They kept talking about how Stallone did this, Stallone did that. And I'm like, who directed this? Was it Stallone or was it Simon West? So, would he actually let John Woo do it, or would Stallone really want to get more hands-on? Because remember, Expendables is kind of his baby. He wrote and directed the first one. So would he give up that control? In my opinion, he should, and just let John Woo do his thing. If John Woo came in and was able to do his thing, like Hard Target, I love Hard Target. I love the NC-17 version of Hard Target more. It's like, okay, just let him go buck wild. Stallone, leave John Woo alone, just act and be directed. If that was the case, then yes. But if Stallone is going to push for, no, it's got to be more like the second film, we got to have more comedy, we got to wink at the audience more, then no, I don't. I don't care about Expendables 3. But if John would be like, Sly, I've directed action movies too, or however he talks, let me do my thing, I got some doves, and we're going to have some action, and I want it to be, I want to do what I want to do, and it's like, okay. People keep mentioning John Woo. They want John Woo back in that action. Here, maybe this is his chance. This is John Woo's chance. Leave him the fuck alone and let him give his chance. I'm willing to give John Woo a chance. Wind Talkers, he tried something different. I didn't care for it. Paycheck, I liked it. I know I'm one of the few, but I like Paycheck. I liked it better than Mission Impossible 2, and they were both PG-13, but I like Paycheck more. Sorry. But Sly, leave John Woo the fuck alone. Studio, leave John Woo the fuck alone. And then, yes, I would like to see it. But then it's like, well, okay, who's going to be the villains? If you got Arnold, Sly, Jackie Chan, if he really does do it, and Dolph, like, you got all these good guys, who's going to be your bad guy? Steven Fatfuck Seagal? I know, I shouldn't call him Fatfuck, but I can't help it. Him alone is not going to be a great villain. Who's going to be your villains? Guy don't know number 2. Who's going to be your villains? Who's left to be a villain? Are you going to really play that card of, well, Jean-Claude's character had a twin brother? I'm like, really? How about he has a second cousin that looks exactly like him, too? And a twin brother, it'll be 2 Van Dams. And then he got clones, so it'll be 4 Van Dams. And it'll be a whole army of Van Dams versus Van Dam is damn good. It's all these damn Van Dams. And Van Dam, the Damn It edition. God damn it. It's Van Dam. I want to kick everyone's damn ass. Anyway. Number 10. Top 3 Wolfgang Peterson films. Once again, I gotta look at Wolfgang Peterson because I don't want to miss stuff. Wolfgang Why don't I just have fucking Wikipedia here so I don't have to take time? God damn it. Okay. Okay. Did he really direct that? Holy shit. Wolfgang Peterson directed Neverending Story. Wow. The same guy who directed In the Line of Fire and Enemy Mine did Neverending Story? So you're telling me that after Das Boot, he did the Neverending Story? That just blew my mind, man. Top 3. Okay, I got it. Number 1 would be... That's tough. Number 1 would be Outbreak. I love Outbreak. I'm sorry, I love Outbreak a hell lot more than that movie Contagion. I hated that movie Contagion. I thought it was so boring. I'm like, Outbreak did this, and I think they did it better. Dustin Hoffman, Morgan Freeman, Kevin Spacey, Cuba Gooding Jr. I love, Dustin Hoffman swearing, we're gonna be in deep fucking shit. We're already in deep fucking shit. I love Dustin Hoffman. I thought Dustin Hoffman was a badass. I like the idea of the virus, the monkey. I really liked Outbreak. Outbreak, I think, is underrated. No one talks about Outbreak anymore. I love Outbreak. That'd be number 1. Number 2 would be Air Force One or In the Line of Fire. They both got their own things. Shit. They both... Damn, I like both. Number 2, I'll pick Air Force One. And number 3, I'll pick In the Line of Fire, but it's very close. I hate Perfect Storm because I hate the story. Poseidon, I thought was mediocre. Enemy Mine, I like. I like Enemy Mine with Dennis Quaid. I do like Enemy Mine. Neverending Story, I haven't seen that in a long time. But Outbreak, then Air Force One, then In the Line of Fire. What are some underrated comedies? Man, I could talk about underrated comedies all day. 3 Men and a Baby with Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg, Ted Danson. What's weird, that was the biggest hit in the year it came out. No one ever talks about that movie anymore. That movie has a bare bones DVD. I guarantee you, Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg, they would talk about the movie. I guarantee you. Get those 3 together for a commentary track. That would be fucking fun. Get Leonard Nimoy. Leonard Nimoy directed the movie. I want to hear Leonard Nimoy's story on directing. How did that come about? How did you go from being Spot to directing 3 Men and a Baby? I wanted 3 Men and a Baby, Short Circuit 2, I think is underrated. Men at Work, mention that. And Crocodile Dundee. That was like the biggest hit in the world. There's no special edition of Crocodile Dundee? What the fuck? Scrooge with Bill Murray. That's a Bill Murray film that people mention. Number 1 would be The Golden Child. Number 1 is The Golden Child. That's my favorite. See No Evil, Hear No Evil. See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder. But I love that movie to death. Golden Child will be number 1 because it is one of my favorite comedies of all time. I fucking love Golden Child. A toast to Monty, and I want the knife, and And only a man whose ass is so narrow can walk down these steps. If mine is such an ass, I will make it so. What's this? This is that big joint. You roll it, lick it. I think you had 2 of these, and you smoked one before you got here. I don't know why Golden Child. Then Eddie Murphy. I disagree with him. But then Eddie Murphy's like, someone was asking him, which one do you, like, he mentioned two movies, and he's like, oh, Golden Child and Pluto Nash are the ones I regret. I know on the inside this actor studio, yeah, he liked the good review he got from Roger Ebert, but he didn't say he didn't talk about the movie. They didn't talk about the movie, so I love Golden Child. So I love that to death.